Okay, so let's start off with this vent system. Let's lay this out. Because this has been established. This riser has been established. Okay, on the last video. So now what we need to do is vent this area. Okay. So because you're in the ceiling space, what you're going to need to do is you want to turn on your, let's turn on the structure and see what's going on. Let's go edit, and we're going to go to our structure to see, okay, and to get a better look, I think this might be wireframe. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Okay, and you want to do the same when you're doing sanitary waste also, because you want to see what's going on under the floor, and right under the floor is under the ceiling, right? Okay, if you're going low or high. So where are we? So we are venting, and we're gonna, let's do this. Let's do, I'm gonna type, let's do PI. And where's our pipe? Okay, 6 inches. I'm gonna make it a 2-inch. 9 is good. Middle elevation. Let's see what we got. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so I'm going to from here 9 feet, and I think I can cross over and see, let's go here. That's a 2-inch. Yeah, I'm going to continue, go here, and I'm going to show you guys how to align this up with the riser. So we're going to go annotate. Let's do annotate. Let's call out some of this, just that particular riser. I'll go here, here, here. Let's just call it a 2-inch. 2-inch and up. Okay. So we can do that. And what I need to do is align these two, with the riser with this branch here. And you're going to go to modify. Let's align, and you want to see this. See that? Let's get in a little closer. But what you want to see is that faded out dot. So you want that dot, and then you're going to go down to make that align with that. Okay, so we have that. Should have some sections around here. There it is. And this section. So I'm going to look in our ceiling space to make sure that we are not interfering with any type of beams. We can see that the only, let's just look, so I know that that is, let's do this. I'm going to make this active and tab. That is a bar joist. Let's look at that. Let's right click, go to view. Okay. And let's go over and just make sure. Okay, I got my, let's make it go up. Because you see it's under the ceiling. That's the ceiling. It's a compound ceiling here. Okay, so let's bring this up. The vent is going up. So I'm going to make it go in between these joists. What I can do is, let's do this, and we're going to look at this section box. Okay, so that's where we are. Let's turn this around a little bit. And we are going over. Okay, so that's what's going on. And we are okay. You can snake the pipe through the joist. And if you highlight this, let's do this. Let's highlight this and go back to the view, and then you can see exactly where you are on your floor plan. So with a little bit, I can come back here, go down some, and go back to our view, and it's changed. See? So we can easily see what's going on there. So let's go back. I'm going to keep that. And so from here, let's do this. Let's create similar. That's going to be a 2-inch, but I'm going to come down at a 45 degree and go here, here, and let's do 5. I'm going to do 5 feet from the floor, which would appear that pipe is going down. Let's do this. Okay, you can see that pipe is going down. Let's go back. But what I'm going to do is copy this guy so I don't have to do it 3 more times. Copy. I'm up. I'm going to have to change the size. This one, and that one. Okay. So these two are going to change these to 1.5. So that will be 1.5. Same thing, 1 1/2. And here I'm going to fill it, and extend. Let's do this. Extend here and here. Okay, so everything is looking okay, and extend. Let's extend. Okay. So now we can look, let's look at this part. And I don't want the view range to be, I could turn on the HVAC here and just to see it on the plan view. Okay, so this is why it's tight. I'm making it tight. I know nothing's going on here because there's no HVAC, but once I cross the boundary, let's see what's going on. Can I undo? Yeah, okay. Let's look at this section. Okay, so we are above. That's the HVAC, all of this. Just kind of hover over it and choose my tab button. And you can see that's a heat recovery unit. Okay, so it's gonna snake through. I don't think I'm gonna rise this up just a little bit, just for clicks and giggles. Just for clicks and giggles. Let's go back to our floor plan and make sure that okay. So we got something going on here. Those two. Now we got something. This is that's a W18. 1855. Let's go. I can go here. Let's just see. Where are we? Okay, that's these two guys. And if we look at let's go to our 3D and stretch that out a little bit. Since we're going this way, I'm going to start here at this corner and go all the way over. Okay, so now you can see that I'm going through these Y flange, these W shapes. Okay, beams. Let's see. I don't think I need to go up. So, okay. Now, or what you could do, you can always, once you have that, you can go to an orientation view for this floor plan and this PL1 vent. It's here. Okay, you could do that. And you can come over and take a look. I think, let's see, what are these? You come over. Okay, so that's structural floor. You come back, go to your structure. The architect model is off, so I'm going to come here and type F for floor. I don't want to see the floor. I want to see the architect's floor if I have it on, but I don't want to see that. So as you can see, it's going through 1, 2, 3 beams, and then it's gonna, what size is that? That's a 3-inch. I want that to be a 2-inch. Okay, so as you can see, and if I can come here because we know it's lined up, I'm gonna fill it here and here. Okay, so now we can see that it's going through that beam. And what you can do, you can put a note on here saying something about beam penetration. And let's do what we can do is, okay, you can put a note. You can put a note. You come here, you can put a note on here. I would say you can either put it somewhere here, or you can put the note. Trying to find a place. I think I can turn that off. Let's do this. Let's turn off the, and you can add a arrow. No, you don't need to add an arrow. Don't add an arrow. Back up. Okay. And from, okay, I'm gonna stop. There's too many things going on in my mind. So from here, what you can do, you can, let's use this. Let's use this one. Create similar from here, and you can go from here and go down. So 5, we can go 5, should be here, okay? And apply that. You get back here, and you can see that it's very close to that beam. Let's go back. So you need to coordinate all of this. So this will be coordinated. I don't like the way it's going through that beam. Maybe I can offset it. I think I can offset it. Let's go here. And where is my... So all of this coordination is important before you get to another phase, like a design phase or a construction document phase, or if you want to send it off to Navisworks. So you do all your checks and balances. I don't know why I said balance, but you want to do all your checks before you go, you see? So I think that I can offset this in the wall. No, I can't offset it in the wall, can I? Let's go back. Oh. Let's go up. Okay, guys, what ended up happening was we have to go through another beam in order for this sink vent to get over. Well, can I go up? Let's see, can I go up? What if let's go here. What if I went up and, oh no. What I'm thinking is that from here, I can go over. This thing is going over parallel to this pipe and go over this way. But if you can see, the reason we turn on this structure, let's turn off, no, let's keep that on, okay. And you see, that's the beam that I would have to go through. That guy. Imagine dealing with him. So, instead what we're going to have to do is come through this beam like that, and just put a note on your drawing. So when you go to your, let me see. When you go to your, so let's go to a sheet. Where are they here? Let's go here, double click. And what you can do, just put a note up here. That would be note number 1, depending on which view you have. Say for example, that's okay. So, so this would be a note. So you say, you put a note here and say 1, and then you go to your sheet, right? You make some kind of pipe penetration. You can go here, annotate text here. This one, text, and in here. And you can say pipe. Penetration. High penetration, something, blah, 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 blah. Okay? Whatever your office standard is. And you go back. So that would be that. So we're coordinating information. Okay. So you continue, and that's number 1. You could say typical. Okay, you could do that. Come back, just say typical for 1. Okay, and this is how that would look. Let's go back and turn off the structure and only have the architect's drawing on. And so you just say typical 1 something. Just to let the contractors know what's going on. And for the next one, we could go, let's go here and here. That's going to be a 1.5 inch. Let's go down 5, apply, change this to 1.5. It's at the same level, and I would do create similar. I'm gonna see what's going on with the structure. Okay, yeah, we gotta come back over here, and let's do this. Let's do wireframe. Okay, and we can go back and see exactly what's going on. So it looks like we're going to have to go through the beam again. Let's go here. I could copy that over, right? But because I'm going to practice this, let's do this come over, and you can go down 5 and apply. Okay, and then connect those two, and the same with this guy. Now let's go here. Create similar. I wonder, can I copy this? Let's do copy. Now I'm being lazy. Copy. I don't think it's gonna turn. And modify center of rotation. I'm gonna go here. And let's go 90. Go here. It's not gonna, let's see, let's move my arrow. Yeah, okay. Well, that worked. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, everything's all hooked up. And we've coordinated a few things. And so all of this can be connected. Doesn't have to be this, doesn't have to be this, okay. The layout doesn't have to be exact. So the point is that you're trying to coordinate your piping with structure. And this one, okay. And then it goes up, and we can go back to our view and look at this. So it's typical of one, and then we can go in and we can label our pipes however your office standard is, but you want to coordinate all of this information with the structure and your HVAC. And that was, we go back, let's rotate this here, here. Let's go 90. Well, we can see it here, right? Let's turn on the HVAC and turn off the structure. Okay. So all of that was going on back in that area. Okay. Let's turn on the, I'm going to turn on the structure and see how the HVAC is handling the structure. Yeah. Yeah, you kind of snaked it through there. Yeah. Okay. So that's how it's done, guys. Your HVAC and your plumbing. It's going through, it goes through. Okay. I think that what I'm going to do is you can see that it needs to continue. Need to go back more. Here. This is going to go all the way back to there. Now here I might be able to get into this. Let's go back. Might be able to get to the vent riser from here. Yeah, I can do that, so I don't need to go that way. Let's do this. I'm going to cut that pipe here, 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 here. I'm going to delete, and I'm going to delete. So let's do this. Let's go up a little higher. I can connect up. Okay. Let's come here. I can go here. I don't like working in, let's go back. Okay. So first thing we need to do is align these two pipes, this riser. Okay. And I'm going to use a placeholder and come here just because I just need something that I can align it with. And align that pipe with that pipe. Okay. So I can come up. Let's go, where's my section view? Make sure that's tight in there also, so we can see that. And now I can come up just a little bit. Can I come up? Can probably come all the way up here, right? Should be able to. I'm still in the wall space. Let's go back. Yeah, I'm still in the wall space. And then we go back. So this guy, let's go. Where is it? Okay, that's probably too much. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay, but anyway, we can work with that. So that's our, that's, okay. So we just connected that vent, this branch vent to this riser vent here. Okay, so that saved us some time. So I could have done it with that one, but okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop. So coordination is just the beginning. So you have to go up through your, I think the hard work might be over. But that's how you're gonna coordinate all of this information. You go back and forth and look at your views, and so it's a process, it's a slow process. But you take it one day at a time and just do the best you can, guys. All right, I will talk to you guys later. I hope that helped.